Welcome back to my channel and happy Easter. I hope you're having a great weekend. I thought I would bring you to my studio garden and show you what it looks like this end of March. So I thought I would do a little walkthrough. I was going to do some overlays and show you what it looked like in its prime, but I decided no, this is my channel, living and working artfully. And you know, we need to explore how things actually look and how they're going. I've got some tulips coming up in my pots and in my garden. And this was not here when we bought the house 6 years ago. Look at those great big black pots. I'm going to take those over to my gallery, I think, and fill them with something wonderful. But this garden has my heart, and I worked with Candy Venny of Venny Gardens and designed this from nothing. There was nothing here. It was a big patch of grass. The sidewalk wasn't here. The plants weren't here. There was only one great big euonymus that we kept, and I'll show you that in a little bit. So this is on my walk to my studio. The donkey tail that I planted there has done really, really well. Up are coming the irises. This is a great big bed that does really great, and I usually plant cosmos in it. So stay with me, subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to show you not only what I work on weekly in my studio, and this is a great big planter box outside my studio. There it is. But I'm going to show you the garden week by week too. You may or may not be interested, but I love it. It's a second passion for me. So this is my little walkway to the front door and the front entrance of my studio, which is where you see me do all my plantings. Now, see that big leaf? That big leaf, guys. I got that big leaf at a garage sale. You'll see there's 3 in my garden, and I got them for $150 for all 3. And it was quite a deal because I found one retail for $500 in a store. So you probably saw some of my family. They're here for Good Friday, sitting on the deck. It's a beautiful day. We've got the fire going, and the children are swimming in the swim spa that you just saw. It's one of those ones that you turn on the jets and you can swim against the current. My husband says it's a big bribe just to get all the grandkids over. This is, the hydrangeas have been cut down and they're getting ready for the season. The tulips are coming up. The daffodils are blooming. And interestingly, here in the very backyard, they're blooming, but not in the center yard. Isn't that a nice view? We live right on the beach in Hamilton, underneath what we call the Skyway Bridge. And we walk down through the back gate here, and I'll show you the water, Lake Ontario. It's just stunning to live back here. I planted some extra big, those big purple flowers with the big balls. Allium. I planted big allium. They're coming up. These wonderful spring flowers are coming. Look at the lines on that cherry tree. Isn't it incredible? And here we have the one plant that was here that I kept, and it's a great big euonymus. And my friend who helped me design said, make it a heart, Julia, make it a heart. So I did. There's the swim spa. And here's the water. We do, on really, really nice days, we will go swimming down at the beach. So we pad over. We often mow this little path to keep it from the kids getting ticks and things like that. But we have this beautiful beach right behind our house that is maintained by the city actually quite well. It's lovely, even despite the big hydro towers that we have marching down. But here's the back of my house. You see all the colors. Initially, my house was a very peanutty beige, and it was not nice. So I used another designer, Toby Yull from Hamilton, and she helped me choose my signature colors to apply to the house. And that's what we did. Every stage of this garden is wonderful, from spring to middle of summer. And here I'm going to take you up. I've decided, everybody's wrapped up in their blankets. Hi, guys. I decided I have this side garden that I had been using actually for storage, but I don't really like storage. I don't really like to keep a lot of junk. So I've decided to make it into a secret garden for the grandchildren. In another video, I will show you as the season progresses what that looks like. So here we go. We're going back out away. This is what it's like a little courtyard in here. And it's what I call a secret garden. My daughter's bowler sits in our driveway, and I don't mind at all because it's just so cute. This little side garden is full of hydrangeas, and this branch here has a little bit of a story. I found that branch on a walk, and I took my husband's truck to go get it, and I placed it precariously in the truck and drove it home. The next day, my tenant, who lives in the house out front here, and I'll show it to you, he thought that it had fallen down somewhere, and he dragged it across the street to toss it into a pile of debris because there's some houses being built over there. And I was like, where the heck did my branch go? And I asked him, I had a branch here, and he told me, so I had to go trek over there and get it back. This is the lovely lilacs. Lilacs are kind of a historical plant here on the beach. So I took that lovely artistic branch and I attached it to my fence there, and I've got mini lights strung into it. So these are miscanthus grasses that go along, and you're catching me at a gorgeous time. It's 10 degrees Celsius here in Hamilton, and in my garden, things are daily beginning to pop, and I am thrilled. I'm outside all the time, checking to see the progress. I had thought that I would have a wonderful fill of tulips. I had some great tulips one year, and they have not done well. And, it's a little sad in spring, but oh well. So now I'll take you into the studio because, I am an artist, and that's my channel is all about my art. And this is how I've left the gallery, the studio, and what I expect to find on Monday morning when I get back in there. I don't tend to paint on weekends, especially when the kids are over, but this is how I've left it. I've got canvases waiting for me. I've got paintings on the floor. These are my fast little trials. I've got square foot paintings that I have to photograph and submit for the next square foot show, which is April 11th at squarefootshow.com. I've got a 24 by 72 painting that I'm working on that I'm very excited. I actually think I can finish this on Monday. It's always wonderful to come back into the studio on a Monday after a very busy weekend. So please like and subscribe. I love bringing my channel to you. There's a little abstract, actually a bigger abstract that I just finished. Happy Easter, my friends.